Some inventions change the world forever, but not every great idea starts with a plan. Sometimes, accidents lead to brilliance, shaping our lives in ways no one could predict. Today, we'll uncover 10 discoveries that happened completely by chance. From life-saving medicine to everyday snacks and tools, these stories prove mistakes can turn into miracles. Let's start with a breakthrough that began in a messy lab. Number 10. Penicillin surprised the world, all thanks to Alexander Fleming's forgetfulness. In 1928, this Scottish scientist left his lab in disarray, forgetting to clean a stack of petri dishes. When he returned, he noticed something odd. A mold had grown, and it was killing the bacteria around it. This wasn't part of any experiment, just a happy accident. Fleming studied it further, and soon penicillin was born, the first antibiotic. It went on to save countless lives, fighting infections that once seemed unbeatable, all because of a dirty dish left behind. Now, let's move to a kitchen revolution sparked by a melted treat. Number 9. The microwave oven came from an unexpected moment with Percy Spencer. In 1945, this American engineer was working on radar systems for World War II. One day, while testing equipment, he felt something strange in his pocket. A chocolate bar he'd been carrying had melted, not from heat, but from radar waves. Curious, he experimented more, even popping corn with the waves. That accidental discovery led to the microwave oven, a device that transformed how we cook. By the 1970s, it was in homes everywhere, all starting with that gooey chocolate mess. Number 8. Coca-Cola's story is another twist of fate, born in a pharmacy. In 1886, John Pemberton, a pharmacist from Atlanta, wanted to create a tonic for headaches and exhaustion. He mixed a syrup with various ingredients, hoping for a cure. But then, an assistant accidentally added carbonated water instead of plain. The result fizzed and bubbled, nothing like medicine. Pemberton tasted it, liked it, and decided to sell it as a drink. No one imagined this mistake would become a global icon. But Coca-Cola took over the world, proving accidents can taste pretty good. Number 7. Potato chips owe their crunch to a frustrated chef named George Crumb. It was 1853, in a restaurant in Saratoga Springs, New York. A picky customer kept sending back his fried potatoes, complaining they were too thick and soggy. Crumb lost his patience. To spite the man, he sliced the potatoes as thin as possible, fried them until crisp, and sprinkled them with salt. He expected a complaint, but the customer loved it. Soon, Saratoga chips spread far and wide, turning a moment of anger into a snack we can't resist. Number 6. Saccharin, the first artificial sweetener, came from a clumsy mistake. In 1879, chemist Konstantin Fahlberg was working late in his lab at Johns Hopkins University. He spilled a chemical mixture on his hands, didn't wash them right, away, and later ate dinner. When he tasted his bread, it was oddly sweet. The spill had left a residue, a compound far sweeter than sugar. Fahlberg hadn't meant to invent anything edible, but he patented saccharin anyway. It became a hit, especially during sugar shortages, all thanks to his messy hands. Number 5. X-rays opened a window into our bodies, thanks to Wilhelm Röntgen's curiosity. In 1895, this German physicist was experimenting with cathode rays in his lab. One night, he noticed a faint glow on a screen nearby, even though it shouldn't have happened. He realized invisible rays were passing through objects, revealing bones when he tested his hand. Röntgen didn't set out to invent medical imaging, but his discovery changed medicine forever. Doctors now use X-rays daily, all from that mysterious light he stumbled upon. Number 4. Post-it notes started with a glue that wouldn't stick right. In 1968, Spencer Silver, a chemist at 3M, was trying to create a super strong adhesive. Instead, he made a weak one. It stuck, but peeled off easily. For years, it seemed useless. Then, his colleague Art Fry had an idea: use it to mark pages in his hymn book without ruining them. They tested it, and those little sticky notes were born. Launched in 1980, Post-its became an office staple, turning a failed glue into a quiet triumph. Number 3. Chewing gum bounced into existence after a rubber experiment flopped. In 1869, Thomas Adams, an American inventor, got his hands on chicle, a natural rubber from Mexico. He hoped to turn it into tires or boots, something practical. But it wouldn't hold up. Frustrated, He started chewing the stuff himself and liked how it felt. He added flavor, shaped it, and sold it as gum. By the early 1900s, it was everywhere, a chewable success born from a plan that went nowhere. Number 2. Fireworks filled the sky, thanks to an ancient kitchen mishap. Over 2,000 years ago in China, a cook was preparing ingredients near a fire. He accidentally mixed charcoal, sulfur, and saltpeter, a combo that wasn't on the menu. When it fell into the flames, it exploded with a bang, startling everyone. Someone stuffed it into bamboo, and the first firework was born. No one planned a dazzling display, but it evolved into celebrations we still enjoy today, all from that fiery slip-up. Number 1. Viagra stumbled into fame, far from its original purpose. In the 1990s, Pfizer was testing a drug called sildenafil to treat high blood pressure and chest pain. During trials, it didn't work as hoped, but patients noticed something else. Men reported an unexpected side effect, one that caught everyone off guard. Pfizer shifted gears, and in 1998, Viagra hit the market, not for hearts, but for something more personal. It became a blockbuster, proving even failed experiments can find a new path. 10 accidents, 10 incredible stories, each one shaped our world in its own way. Mistakes don't always mean failure. Sometimes, they lead to brilliance no one could foresee. History is full of these twists, where chance outshines careful plans. Which of these surprised you most? Share your thoughts below, and let's keep digging into the past together.